Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How's your
Uh,
Friday been?
uh, it's a little bit nervous. So, uh, after schedule, in April.
Hmm.
So, mm, uh, so I continue uh learning English and training.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's a change the uh new new challenge. Getting a new job. Mm.
Oh, nice.
Cause so my spending money is
Hmm.
uh down.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
uh, uh,
I get
uh,
you. I've been
uh,
there.
uh,
I
uh,
understand.
uh, yeah. So it's I continue uh this this conversation uh
Mhm.
uh this August because
Nice.
it's I deal with subscription.
Hmm.
Mm, mm, okay. By the way, Sibel, so I want to make a reservation.
Hmm.
I'd like to book your lessons for April and beyond, but it looks like your schedule hasn't been opened yet. Do you have any
No.
plans or
Yeah,
events
yeah, yeah,
coming
yeah,
up
yeah,
in
yeah.
April?
No, I plan to still do it.
Mm,
Um, let me check. Let me see. April. Da, da, da.
da.
I'm always making noises.
Uh,
Let me see. I'll probably do them this weekend.
mm,
So by Monday, you should see
mm.
my availability, if that's okay.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
so I'm gonna work on it over the weekend because I'm not working at the restaurant this weekend. So I have
Okay,
some time to do
yeah. Mm.
my
So,
scheduling and
mm,
stuff.
yeah. So you try to new challenges or uh, new job, getting a new job in
Yeah,
restaurant. When did
exactly.
you start? When did you start?
End of February?
February. Well, how was it? For 1 month?
Super good. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
super
liked it a
good.
lot,
Oh,
but definitely tiring. It's
tiring. Yeah.
a lot of work. Yeah.
Mm, mm. Uh, will you have a plan? So, uh, change the way to restaurant and uh, online conversation as a tutor.
Yeah, I already started doing less
Mm.
um conversations, but also like I finished German classes in May. So
Ah,
one yeah,
okay.
so once
Uh,
I finish that, I'm gonna have
mm,
more time in the
mm,
mornings, I like
mm,
my morning time. So then I'll be able to like have a better, more balanced schedule, I
mm,
would say, for both Cambly and the restaurant.
mm. Oh, it's a good idea. Wow. Oh, okay. Keep doing with us. Keep
Yes, but I'm
going.
making a lot more money, so I'm happy about that.
Mm. Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for sharing. So, last lesson, so you asked me, why does the Japanese school and business year start in April? After a lesson, I researched.
Oh, cool.
Mm. I'll read now. Uh,
Mhm.
the reason dates back to 1996 when Japan's fiscal year was officially set from April to March. To align with the government's financial system, schools and companies also adopted April as the start of the academic and business year. At that time, Japan was a agricultural society, and spring was a natural break in the farming season, making it a practical time for uh, people to move, start school, or begin new job. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Okay, that makes
mm.
sense.
This summary is a agriculture society.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And spring was a natural break. It's mean a comfortable
Mm-hmm.
move in the farming system. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. How does this compare to other country? U.S. and Canada, and most
Mm-hmm.
of Europe. School years typically start in September after summer break. Is this correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. Summer break is always super long for us.
mm.
Winter is quite short.
So,
So, yeah.
okay. The debates over switching September start in Japan. There have been several discussions in Japan about switching to our September start to better match international norms and make study abroad and international student exchange easier. Mm.
Yeah.
So it's mean like so global university,
Mm-hmm.
top of university, so uh, cause international people, international students come in my uh, their their school, entering their school.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, yeah. However, there are challenges. It
Mm-hmm.
would disrupt the physical and hiring cycle. They
Yeah.
are deeply rooted in society.
Mm-hmm.
It could cause confusion in child care, school entry, and graduation timing.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm. It would affect seasonal traditions like cherry blossom and entrance ceremonies in spring.
Mm-hmm.
For now, April remains the standard starting point in Japan. Mm,
Okay. Yeah.
mm,
Makes sense. Yeah, it's too hard to change
mm,
that
yeah,
kind of thing. Very
mm,
difficult.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
And uh, last lesson, I had a new words.
Mhm.
I made sense new words. Uh, equinox, and
Equinox.
equinox, equi- equinox,
Mhm.
and stampo.
Mhm.
Equinox is a last time, so I learned the words equinox. Could be reviewing it today. Uh,
Mhm.
I want to make sure I understand both spring equinox and autumn equinox. Hmm.
Yeah, we can look at it.
Hmm.
So equinox, there's only two.
Only two.
Equinox is like the day of the year where the daytime and the
Daytime,
nighttime are the
nighttime,
same.
same. Hmm.
Yeah, and that's why the equinoxes happen in the spring
Hmm.
and in autumn, or we also call autumn fall.
Hmm.
We don't really use it in daily conversation
Yeah.
unless
Hmm.
we're talking about the spring
Hmm.
equinox or the autumn equinox. Like yesterday was the first day of spring.
Okay.
So yesterday was the spring equinox, but it just
Hmm.
means that the daytime and the nighttime are the same amount of
Hmm.
time.
Okay. Thank you. Stampo. I came across the word stampo in
Staple,
phrase,
staple.
staple. Staple in the phrase, staple in Japanese cuisine. Could we go over it again?
Mhm.
Uh, can
Yeah.
uh, can you give
Um, give you like examples. I mean, so staple can actually have multiple meanings. So in this
multiple.
case, like a staple in Japanese cuisine means like it's like a really important and main thing in Japanese cuisine. So you could say like he's a staple in our community,
Our
right?
community.
Like he's a really important and key figure in the community.
Yeah.
But staple is also this. The I have to show you a picture because it doesn't make, I don't really know how to explain it without showing you. So let me share my screen really quickly.
Thank you so much.
This is a staple.
Ah, ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And also if
flip,
like if
flip.
you, yeah, so then if you ever like have papers and you're going, it's
Yeah.
also a verb. I need to staple these papers means you're gonna go and, you know, clip these things onto papers as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
So those are like
It's
the
a
two meanings
thank
for staple.
two meanings. It's a thank you for quickly answer. Okay. Next, you so you asked me dashi pocket. So last lesson we shared how to make miso soup.
Mhm.
Dashi pocket is one of ingredients.
Yeah.
I'll share the now. I'll share
Mhm.
the dashi pocket is a Japanese soup stock pockets. It
Mhm.
looks like a tea bag
Mhm.
and it contain dried ingredients like bonito flakes, kelp, or shiitake mushrooms.
Ah, okay. I love
Mm.
mushrooms.
Yeah. You boil it in water to make a flavorful broth, just like
Mm,
making tea. Mm,
cool. Yeah, we actually in Berlin, there's a
mm,
Japanese
mm,
grocery store.
mm,
So my boyfriend and I have really been wanting to go. So maybe I can go soon and then I can buy the little packets to make miso soup at home.
mm. Nice. Sounds
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. And if I ever make miso soup, I'll take a picture and I'll show you at one of our
Ah,
lessons.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Uh, you explained that there are two types of tofu, uh,
Mhm.
silken and
Silken. Hmm.
silken and palm, and
Yep.
that
Yep.
silken and palm, and that's key. They press the film want to remove water when making fried tofu.
Hmm.
Uh, mm,
Yeah, silken tofu. For vegans, it's
vegan.
very common to use it to make
Comment
sauces.
sauces.
So you could have protein in your sauce. So I
Hmm.
used to make this cashew
Cashew.
pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce.
So because you know pasta doesn't have a lot of protein in it, so I would put
Protein.
silken tofu to make it really thick and to have a lot of
Yes.
protein.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Miso soup is a fermented food. It's good for your health and helps with digestion. Mm. Sibel, so I'm interested in your uh, vegan lifestyle before.
Okay.
Mm. Could you ask some question?
Yeah. Do you have questions for me, or do you want me to just
Yeah,
explain?
yeah, yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I can answer
yeah.
them for you.
Uh, Last time you mentioned that you were a vegan when you lived in New York. I found that
Mhm.
really interesting.
Mhm.
I'd love to hear more about your experience with uh, veganism. Vega,
Veganism.
veganism. Yeah. Uh, what made you decide to become a vegan back then?
Yeah, so this happened during COVID.
Hmm,
Like right when COVID happened, like March 2020.
hmm,
I was really focusing on how I could, like, what could I do to help
hmm,
improve the environment, just be more
hmm,
environmentally friendly person. And
hmm,
food is a really easy way.
hmm,
If you're a vegan, your carbon footprint is a lot
hmm,
less.
hmm,
So I started, it took me 6 months to become vegan. So what I started was because one thing that people don't realize is going from eating meat to no meat, like right away, is really, it affects your body really weird. So what I did was every month I would remove a food group. So the first month I stopped eating red meat. Then the second month I stopped eating chicken. Then the third month I stopped eating seafood. Then the fourth month I stopped eating eggs. And then the fifth month I stopped eating like honey and things like that. So then the sixth month I was completely vegan. And yeah, it was like so I could help improve the environment and be sustainable.
Wow, new challenge.
It was such a super challenge. Yeah.
Wow. I respect your
Thank you.
this challenge. So for improving environment and sustainable, contributing the sustainable. Wow, super amazing.
Thank you.
How long were you vegan? About 1 year?
No, it was very little. It was like
Oh,
3-4
66.
months. Like 3-4 months. It was very
3-4
little.
months.
Because I have I had this problem a long time ago, and psychologically being vegan was not the best choice for me. Yeah, like it was for me, honestly, I didn't struggle with like making vegan meals or anything like that, but psychologically it was really bad for me, and I talked to my therapist about it. So she told me that it was best that I stop being vegan. But yeah, but after that, because I was vegan and I did all of that, it made me more conscious. So even now I don't eat that much meat anymore, to be honest. So I already naturally reduce, like I don't cook meat at home. I eat completely vegetarian at home. And then when I'm out, I eat whatever I want. Or my boyfriend, he does eat meat and he always cooks like chicken or something. So with him, I eat it. But on my own, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. And like at the Mexican restaurant I work at, they have vegan food. So I usually eat the vegan stuff.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Did you found it easy or difficult to maintain that lifestyle? Difficult?
I would say the hardest part was when you would go to restaurants. So New York's so in New York City, where I lived in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is very vegan friendly. There's always vegan options at restaurants, so that was fine. But in Manhattan, it was quite difficult. So whenever I would go out to restaurants with my friends, we always had to check if there was vegan options. Berlin is also the vegan capital of Europe. So in Berlin, it's actually really, really easy to be vegan. So yeah, I was more like eating out, or I mean, I wasn't vegan when I was traveling around Europe. But for example, if you go to France, everything has cheese. Everything. So like you can't be vegan in France. You know, those kinds of things. But that was like it was not difficult, it was annoying.
Oh. In France, so cheese contains all
Everything. I mean,
so French cuisine.
And the French cheese is amazing. I loved their cheese. It was so good. And they love meat. Like one of their staples, and one of the staples is steak frites, which is steak with potatoes. It's really, really good. And escargot, which is snails.
Escargot.
Oh, amazing. It's really, really good. And I ate them very happily.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
like in France, actually, you don't eat cheese as an appetizer. Cheese is a dessert for them.
Or desserts. Oh.
Yeah, super interesting.
Super interesting. Wow. Okay. Next question. How do you think Japanese cuisine fit into a vegan lifestyle?
When I've gone to Japanese restaurants, I haven't had too much difficult time because usually for ramen, it's easy to make vegan ramen because you can use vegetable broth instead of pork broth, and then you just put tofu in it instead, and then just the vegetables. The thing that is hard, if you like sushi, it's very difficult to eat. That was honestly, that was the hardest part about being vegan, that I couldn't eat sushi, and it pissed me off because I love sushi. That was hard. Yeah, but like miso soup, vegan. You know, like there's a lot of stuff within Japanese cuisine that's vegan, but there's also a lot of stuff that is not, because pork is very common in Japan, and fish. So like that's hard to not have those. And I don't think Japan is very vegan friendly, from my understanding.
Well, that's very interesting. Or
Yeah.
sushi makes the fish
Yeah.
using sushi. Wow. Oh, so I meet the first time for trying vegan lifestyle. I met first time. So you.
Okay.
So I'm very interested in.
Yeah.
So
Do you
this
think you would ever try to be vegan? You're like, no. That's okay.
So I'm not yeah. It's a
It's tough. It's a tough question.
tough question. So, were there any Japanese dishes you enjoyed as a vegan? Tofu and
Yeah.
miso. Okay.
Ramen. I loved like the vegan ramen. I would have that a lot. There was a really good ramen place in New York City called Ippudo.
Ippudo.
And it was super, super good. And they had a really, really good vegan ramen that I ate.
Oh, nice. Okay. Next, so physical effects and health. It's an important part
Yeah.
for you. Did you notice any physical and mental changes while being vegan?
I felt super good, honestly. I think that's what it made me realize, like, you know, when they, with like animal farms, you know, to kill them, like slaughter farms, the amount of, at least in the United States, but they put so many hormones in chicken and meat and fish, you know, all these things that really affect our bodies. I felt so good. My body felt super clean when I was eating vegan. And I bought like extra vitamins, you know, to make sure that I had all my nutrients. And when I went to the doctor, they did my blood work and everything was super good. But I felt honestly amazing.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
The physical condition is a good,
It was
but
super good.
mental is a little bit tough situation for you.
There was only one it was only one aspect. I won't say just because it's like super personal. But yeah, there was like just one aspect
Okay.
that was hard for me. And I think that's why, like, even like now I eat mostly vegetarian, but I still will never, I'm a person that can't be never. I have to always have like the option, but choose not to do it. That's kind of like how my brain works. So that's the best way for me to go. But I still eat like pretty vegetarian, I would say.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Next question. So, veganism, and athletes. What's your opinion on athletes who follow vegan diets?
Actually, there's a documentary on Netflix. I forget the name, but it's about athletes who are vegan, and they do really well. I've always said when it comes to food, everyone's bodies is so different. You really need to know what works best for your body. You know, some people like I have friends who, if they don't eat meat, their energy is super low, and I'm the opposite. If I eat a lot of red meat, I have my energy just really goes down. So for me, it's actually really good to eat mostly vegetables than meat. But other people, not like, that's not the case. So I think you really have to see how food affects your body. and do that, because it's really easy to tell, in my
easy to
opinion.
tell. Mm.
Also, I think because I've been an athlete since I was 6 years old, I really know my body really well, right? Because to be a good athlete, your mind, body, and soul have to be very connected and to be the best. So I think athletes that are vegan, it can totally work. There's like a whole documentary on it.
Yeah. So that's a good answer. And so, in my opinion, so athletes has many protein, getting protein for making a muscle. Uh, It's a very so strict and regulation for veganism. Mm. Mm.
Exactly.
Mm. It's a tough challenge, but
Yeah.
so you said so real athletes in Netflix so they they do it all.
Yeah, let me find the name of it, and maybe you can watch it. It's super interesting.
Mm.
It's okay. It's called. This is the name. It's called The
Called
Game Changers.
oh
It's about athletes who are vegan. It's super interesting.
okay. Thank you so much. After lesson, I'll check a little bit summary.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are bodybuilders who are completely vegan,
Bodybuilding.
and they're huge muscles. So like, yeah, it's super interesting. It's really cool.
Okay. Wrap up. So thank you for sharing your story. I learned a lot today. I'm really inspired to explore more about vegan cooking. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. There's some really good vegan food you can make and stuff like that.
Okay. So it's closing this lesson. Thank you for sharing so your vegan lifestyle. It's so very interesting. So next lesson, after 30 minutes, I'll try. So next lesson is I'll share the screen. Please
Okay,
wait.
cool.
It's so I make so weekly question. The weekly so one question, so one answer. Thinking by myself. The some question. And I try to role playing game. So use vocabulary. So next lesson I'll share the more detail.
Okay, cool.
So I try to output so my daily diary. And try to more fluently and using vocabulary. So
Okay, perfect. That works.
yeah. Last 1 minute. So how many times take our lesson today?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more lessons to go. And then I have to get ready and go to the restaurant and work for 8 hours. So long day ahead of me.
Long day.
Yeah.
You can do it. Let's go, Sibel. Let's go, Sibel.
Yeah, I'm working with my favorite coworkers today, so it'll be fun.
Okay. So keep relaxed and keep a good nutrition and stay healthy and take a good sleep. I hope you are good condition.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Last
Yeah,
10
I'll
seconds.
see you in 30 minutes.
Okay. Bye bye. See
Bye.
you.
See you in a bit.